Kamusta ka naman? Well, okey naman na mamigay ng go bag. Wala ka na namang magagawa, alam mo namang gibain mo lahat ng structure na siguradong mawawasak 'pag dumating ang big one. Ano bang kasi po, in season hindi naaawa ang Diyos. Yan ang alamin ninyo. God sa mga naniniwala sa Diyos, itong isipin ninyo, yung mga naniniwala sa Diyos, this is also applies to physics, okay? Nilagyan ko lang ng Diyos dahil karamihan ng Pilipino ay naniniwala sa Diyos. God created the laws of physics. That's all. No, it operates there already. God will not change the law. God will not bend the law of physics to satisfy people. Nagets yun. You know what? This is what's interesting with because I'm reading, different religious books. I read the Quran and I find this very interesting quote. I think it's 13:11. I forgot the exact ano. Sabi doon, basically, ang sinabi doon, Allah will not change you until you change yourself. So, so, so parang kahit ibig sabihin dun sa Quran, kahit magdasal kay Allah na baguhin ka, wala siyang pakialam. Binigyan ka na niya, no? He already gave all the capabilities to you in order to change yourself. It's the same thing with the laws of physics. The laws of physics works through the way that you are constituted, you are established. Okay? So, hindi the laws of physics will not bend itself in order to satisfy you. And sa mga naniniwala sa Diyos, God will not bend the laws of physics to satisfy you. Right? For you to understand the law, so you have to work with it. Wag kang mag-wish na baguhin ng Diyos ang batas. Ang batas ay nilay down niya na. 13:11, kita mo, tama ako, di ba, LV Valdez? 13:11. Okay? So yun na yun. Wag ka nang mag-ambisyon. Sa Tagalog, nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Maawa lang, yung awa, hindi yan separate sa gawa mo. Okay? Feeling mo lang naawa sa iyo yung Diyos, kaya nalusutan mo ang isang bagay. Pero the truth of it is, you actually understood how things are. That's why you were able to actually pull yourself out of it. Okay? So now, you sabihin mo, God works in mysterious way. Yeah, it works because God already established the law on how you're going to God already established the law. God gave you the brain in order to understand the law. And it's up to you. So ngayon, etong mga go back na ito, naintindihan na nila. Shit. Napagano na lang lahat. Shit. We fucked up. We didn't understand the law. So we just have to work with it. With the next, we already fucked up for a very, very long time. We didn't really strictly, we didn't strictly implement the law. We bent the law. But the problem is, the laws of physics stays the law no matter how you bend the policies pertaining to it. Diba? So wala ka nang magagawa. So namimigay na lang sila ng go bag. Actually, the best solution is you combine both. You implement strictly the law that complies with the laws of physics for the religious inclined. Those are just the laws of God. Plus, you distribute go bags. because you cannot fully comprehend the mind of God, no? You cannot of the laws of physics because there are contingencies. Pero kung ikaw lang, kung ang strategy mo lang is mamimigay na lang ako ng go bag. Bakla ka ng taon. Siguro from this moment, implement mo ng maayos yung batas. Yeah, the go bag is going to be useful dahil pag bumagsak yung structure mo, at least you can still have a chance for survival dahil meron kang survival kit. But the problem is, you only solve one part of the problem. But the real problem is, the huge part of the problem is, you bent the law of physics to satisfy people. You cannot bend the laws of physics to satisfy people because reality will fight back. Para nagbigay ng life jacket sa sinking Titanic. Ayun na nga, 'di ba? So nagbigay ka ng life jacket, you already increase your chances of survival after the fact. Pero the point is, so good solution is meron kang go bag plus of course you actually implemented your laws actually implemented in alignment with the laws of physics, but for those the religiously inclined, with the laws of God, because laws of physics for the religiously inclined can only come from God. So, pero you cannot say na we've been bending the laws of physics for a very, very long time. And our solution for that is to give you a go bag. Paklaon. Hindi maawa sa yung Diyos. God will not bend. God will not bend the laws through which He constructed the world. Pex, hindi ganun. Walang ganun, be. Walang ganun. Yung awa ng Diyos, that is only our rationalization when we actually survive something. Okay? But the thing is, God already told you, binigyan ka ng brain, bakla ka ng taon, may utak ka, alamin mo kung paano ko ginawa ang mundo. Alamin mo ang kanyang dynamics. Alamin mo ang, that's why, during the golden age of Islam, that's what they actually did. They actually studied how the laws of nature work. That's why Islamic science during that time was so advanced, really, really advanced. So, kaya kita mo yung mga Islamic structure sa Arab country, except of course no, they didn't anticipate being bombed. That's already a highly contingent factor. They're still standing. You know why? Because the math is correct. The math is basically correct. Why? Because they followed math, the language of pattern formation. Okay, they understood physical laws, and their motivation then is, I want to learn physics because I want to know the mind of God. Ganon. Ito mga baklang to, kakaawaan tayo ng Diyos. But you don't understand how actually God's mercy work by giving you a brain that can actually understand how He created the world. Now, if you don't use your brain, if you don't use your brain in order to understand how He created the world, that's your problem. Okay? Wala nang magagawa ang Diyos doon. That is your problem. If you use your brain, you understand how the mind of God works, and you still didn't do it, and you still bent the law in order to satisfy men, bakla. May kasagutan din dyan ng Diyos. Di mamamatay ka. Ganun lang kasimple yun. Pwede bang tumalong ka ng building and then you're going to ask for God's mercy na hindi ka mamamatay pag bumagsak ka sa lupa? Baka tatanungin mo ang Diyos, magagalit ka pa sa Diyos, "Bakit hindi mo ako kinawaan? Nagdadasal ako ng taimtim habang ako'y nahuhulog sa building." Sasabihin sa'yo ng Diyos, "Bakla ka ng taon." Binigyan kita ng utak, 'di ba? You cannot fight gravity, okay? You can only work with it. Eh, bakit ka gumawa ng parachute? So you can work with air resistance. Ganon. Ba, why? Alam mo, um, ano ba, paano ko ba alam mo, Mon, um, um, maybe it's not, maybe it's not them that is the problem. Pumunta na nga sa inyo, parang wala kayong utang na loob. Unang-una, Mon, he is a public servant. Okay. Um, the BBM is a public servant. And like all public servants, you will be evaluated by the way you do service. Just like, I don't know if you know what being an employee means. You know, no employee is praised just because they attend. Pero, bakla ka ng taon, kung ang sasabihin mo na ang mark ng public service is attendance, o di wala nang kaiba kay Lenny, 'di ba galit na galit ka kay Lenny nun dahil epal si Lenny, attend lang ng at ano lang, appear lang ng hindi ba? So maybe it's not them. Okay? We the public do not owe us any respect simply because we show up. Okay? Na, anyone agree? Do you agree? Magkaroon muna tayo ng agreement. Do you think people owe you respect because simply you show up? Yes or no? Sa inyo mismo, sa inyong pananaw, do you think other people owe you respect simply you show up? Yes or no? No. Gaga ka ba? Subukan nyo nga sa trabaho nyo yan. Pumasok kayo sa trabaho. Tapos petiks-petiks lang kayo. Tapos sabihin nyo, bakit ka ba nagagalit sa akin? Nandito naman ako. Sinapak ka ng ano, ng tao. Ngayon, bakit ka binubu? Why are you being booed? Maybe a little bit of self-reflection, no? Na parang, kung ibubu ako, sabihin ko, ano bang mali sa akin? Ganyan. Ganun dapat, ang unang-una, ano bang ginawa kong mali? What did I do? Diba? Not in the sense of being dramatic na, oh my God, ano bang ginawa ako? Bakit din ako binubu? Bakit? Not in the sense, just being honest to yourself. So, kung ikaw, you showed up, and wala namang point yung pag-show up mo. Wala namang point yung pag-show up mo. Petiks-petiks ka lang naman. O, alam mo yung, for picture, for reporting purposes. Tapos, magagalit ka na yung boss mo sasabihin sa'yo na pagdating ng evaluation mo, sasabihin sa'yo ng boss mo, o tsaka ka ganto. Tapos, ang rebuttal mo, perfect attendance naman po ako, boss. Honey, the world doesn't work according to that logic. So you are demanding so much class and refinement from the people, but you are not demanding so much from the person who should be delivering more. Ang last words ko ay, I think I think they are doing something that will bite them back. Oo, kasi um, they know they know that the corruption issue has already rippled out investor confidence. It has affected a lot. So their solution is to actually um, calm down the issue. Okay, calm down the issue. Kasi nga, ano bad optics. Bad optic. But the problem there is um, it is already rotting inside. It it is already um, alam mo yung you know that your house is already termite infested. The walls are crumbling, etc. And then nagbabakbak na. And what and your solution is to actually paint the walls. Actually, ano to very old alta mentality. Alam mo yung they know that their family is crumbling, etc. And then what they do is just to slap money on the problem and then look at their children, what happens to their children. Just look at what happened to the tragedy in Los Angeles. Na hindi lang pala first time yun sa pamilya nila. Na-gets nyo? Na instead of uh, parang ano lang yan, earthquake. Yung mga build, yung ano ngayon, ano na lang, parang dasal-dasal na lang, ganyan. So, ano na wala na it's just gonna crumble. Ano na yan you, you, the problem is already too huge. Actually, the Filipino people is just waiting for it to all to collapse. Na, they don't, parang, um, ayun nga lang, no? Pero it will collapse under its weight. It's there is no way out from it except collapse. The, the corruption is so wild and free. Ayun lang, no? I hope that the other party are not do not believe their own propaganda. Paano if they believe their own propaganda, no? Na alam mo parang everything is fine, everything is ganito. But the thing is, everything is not fine. Everything is not fine. So I think it's going to, I think it's really, ano siya ano ngayon para tayong calm before the tragedy. Oo, kasi nga, the investor confidence is down. Down na nga investor confidence mo. Kita mo nga, down na yung investor confidence mo. Sabi how long? We don't know how long. It will just collapse. So, inaaway mo yung China. The US is going through some economic issues. The US released an advisory against corruption in the Philippines. Korea withheld loans because of corruption. So, um, so they're trying their best to still hold everything together. It is already impossible. Kaya nakakaawa yung susunod na presidente kung sino man siya. Kawa. The everything is down. The tourism, investor confidence, and I believe even morale of soldiers. I think that's already understandable. Um, well, I cannot discount the fact that the U.S. might be. I think it's the I think the US is the only thing that's still keeping together things because the US doesn't want who would replace BBM. I think it's the only. I think it's the US is the only um, thing that's keeping the BBM administration intact. Pero besides that, so I think it's going to collapse. It's not going to be the same collapse as his father. It's going to be a different collapse. So how soon? I don't know. Maybe give it 3 years or 2 years, but it's headed there. To be honest, it's ano na sila eh. Kumbaga, kung nagpapakulo ka ng tubig, malapit na sila doon sa boiling point. Alam mo naman ang boiling point, no? The boiling point doesn't happen gradually. So once it reaches a threshold, it shifts. It immediately shifts. So the I think that mga kayumangging kaligatan, they cannot move because the US is still holding things together. So, di ba may mga usap-usapan na si Gibo yung iuupo kung sakasakali. And ayan, nagpapakitang gilas si Gibo, di ba? Eh, syempre magiging leader ka if ever, no? Ikaw ang spare if push comes to shove. And actually, feeling ko hindi malayong mangyari. Magiging, ano ba, kutsabahan with the kakampings, hindi malayong mangyari. Hindi mo, umalis ka na. Pero paalisin ka namin. Pero hindi nila sila pauupuin si Sara. That will also be more be dangerous kasi ano magiging response ng Mindanao? The complexity of it all is unraveling. Pero the ayun na nga, it's just crumbling. No? This very Ibo or Chanko? Bakit si Chanko? So, and kasi may umugong na chismis na magkukudeta tapos si Gibo ang iuupo. Parang sinasabing plan B ng ng US na BBM may play along na sibat siya, which is a possible which is actually a possible solution kasi pag nagkudeta ka, sige buo mo po, edi may revolutionary government ka and then they can be the government until the next constitution is drafted. So ang ano nun is that can be the solution na wag umupo si Sara as president kasi hindi matuloy yung impeachment. So how can they prevent a possible 2028 Sara president? That can be one, the corruption, the huge corruption as a possible pretext for a coup na BBM may play along. Kasi nga, ikaw ba naman sabihan ka, mag-aano kami ha, Kemerut. Pero, sibat ka na. Mark safe. Pero continuous pa rin tayo. Continuous ang mga ligaya. Tuloy pa rin ang ligaya. So, ayun ang mga possible scenario. So, napaka-fragile ng lahat. Napaka-fragile ng events. So, we will see what's going to happen. Pero yun na nga they calm down the talk on corruption dahil talagang bonggang-bongga. Pero kung nakita mo yung survey ng Pulse Asia, grabe yung 96% ng mga Pilipino ata believes na napaka-talamak na. So, yun na yun. I think it's going to unravel. And of course, the elite in Manila wouldn't want Sarah to sit down, ganyan. Kasi nga, it's gonna be there. So, at some point, all this tension would have to resolve itself. And I think malaking magiging papel ng US on how it will be resolved. Yun ang eksena. Pero hindi baka magkaroon ng curveball. Hintayin natin. Yan ang hintayin natin, yung mga curveball. Diba? Yung mga curveball. So, ang sabi nga nila, no? You can never can tell. Charot. Yun ang eksena. So, we'll see. Kaya ayun lang. Maraming salamat and magandang gabi.
Is for the motherland. I am for the motherland. Is for the motherland. I am